Hello folks, my name is Michael Vandeburg. I'm the author of Obamacare Loopholes, Freedom to Not Participate. I want to quickly go over the number one reason why Obamacare is dead. As in, I killed Obamacare.com. And if you'll read section 1555 of Obamacare, it says freedom not to participate in federal health insurance programs. No individual, company, business, nonprofit entity, or health insurance issuer offering group or individual health insurance coverage shall be required to participate in any federal health insurance program created under this Act, or any amendments made by this Act, or in any federal health insurance program expanded by this Act, or any such amendments. And there shall be no penalty or fine imposed upon any such issuer for choosing not to participate in such programs. What you need to realize that some people may say that this is just talking about health insurance issuers, which is not true because it says no individual, no company, no business. And you need to realize that you are an individual, I am an individual. And you can base that upon hundreds, if not thousands, of court cases. There have been tons of people out there throughout the history of income tax that has argued the fact that they do not owe any income taxes because they are not an individual. And time again, that the judge has come back and said, no, I have determined that you are an individual. The reason that there's a problem is because individual is actually or technically a term, but actually there is no definition or meaning anywhere in the actual statutes. So actually the government's been applying individual like a word. So they can basically, that's how they've been looping everybody in or roping everybody into the income tax all these years because they use the word individual, and nowhere is it defined, because actually there should be a meaning saying that it applies to natural persons in order for it to be technically correct, because we are natural persons or human beings, not like a corporate person, like a company or business that is incorporated. And the other huge issue about this is that it says, are any amendments made by this Act? Now that is key because everybody has overlooked this section right here, because if you do a word search for amendments, it will, I guess it will actually go to the first word that will come up in the search of Obamacare is on page 1. And I'll quickly read that real quick. And if you can go do your own search if you don't believe me. It says in the Senate of the United States, and it says, they going down, it says, do pass the following amendments. What you will see real quickly is that the entirety of the Act is made up of nothing but amendments. So what that means is that they cannot apply a penalty or anything if you choose or you claim your right to opt out, to not participate. That means that nothing within this Act will apply to you. That is why it is dead. The other huge reason or issue is that insurance companies have been telling everybody that you cannot buy your old insurance policy. But that is a bold-faced lie, because if you actually read this section 1555, it specifically states that insurance companies can opt out or opt in or whatever. They don't have to participate either. Not only that, you can tell that the insurance companies actually helped write this statute because they put it in writing that there be no penalty or fine imposed upon any such issuer for choosing not to participate in such programs. I mean, no matter what they do, whether they sell you your old policy or don't sell your old policy, they will not have any penalties or any fines imposed upon them. So regardless of what they do, there is nothing that the government can do to health insurance issuers. So what my opinion is, technically to be correct, they should have mailed out 6 million letters for these people that's been canceled. They should have stated in this letter that, are you going to participate in Obamacare or are you not going to participate? So if you are going to participate, then we cannot sell you your old policy. Now, if you are not going to participate, then we can legally sell you your old policy. Now that would have been, in my opinion, the correct and legal way to do it. Because right now what they're doing is nothing but color of law. And actually there probably should be a lawsuit against all the health insurance companies and the government for fraud. Because it's a huge fraud what they're doing to everyone. Not only the 6 million this last year has been canceled, they're estimating upwards to 40 million in 2014 are going to be canceled this year too. Businesses and everything are going to lose their policies, what they're stating. So now you got a total of potentially 46 million people that are going to lose their insurance policies. And that is a huge fraud. It is a bold-faced lie by the insurance companies and the government. Because insurance companies, they can do whatever they want. They can participate, not participate, no fines, no penalties. Now the other issue is Obama has been going around giving exemptions to businesses, unions, and all types of huge corporations and stuff like that. But the reality is, if you take Section 1555 word for word, then individuals and companies have the right to opt out. So technically, Obama is doing nothing illegal, because all these companies, all these unions and so forth, they already had the right to opt out. So he really has not broken the law. What he is, in fact, doing is just, it's like a half-truth. He's not completing the sentence. Yeah, everybody has a right to carry their old insurance policy. Everybody has a right to their old doctor. Everybody has a right to go to these hospitals that they've been using before in the past. I mean, just on and on you could go. But what he's not finishing the sentence is that you have all these rights, but you have to opt out. And there is the big lie. Because whenever he tells everybody the truth, then Obamacare is in fact dead. Like it says, freedom not to participate. That is the number one issue of why Obamacare is dead. And the second huge issue, I'm not going to cover it in depth, is we are under no duty to act. And if you go through the statutes of that, it is impossible for the IRS to apply any penalty upon anybody, any individual or natural person, because there is, as the Supreme Court has already ruled, it is just a tax. And according to the statutes, it has, in order for the IRS to actually apply a penalty under Chapter 68 of the IRS Code, that you have to be under a duty to act. And there is no duty for anyone to buy health insurance. There is no duty. So legally, the IRS is not going to be able to apply a penalty. I mean, that's just two of the main issues in this book right here. And there's a whole bunch of other issues. That's why you need to go tell all your friends, your family, everyone you know, to check out ikilledobamacare.com. Because it's really not about me. It's about, all I can do is opt out for myself. That's why I need everyone to do the same thing. Is check out the book, learn your rights, and then take a stand. Claim your rights. I mean, fill out your tax forms, claim your rights on them, and your letters to the insurance company, to the IRS, whatever. You got to let them know that you know your rights. Otherwise, you have no rights. And knowledge is the key to destroying Obamacare. If everybody will learn their rights, claim these rights, and enforce these rights, then Obamacare will be dead. It's basically one person at a time learning their rights and enforcing these rights. So tell everybody you know to log on ikilledobamacare.com and get informed about your rights. God bless and thank you.